Hello everybody and welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at a game called Crisis at STEAMFALL, where you will be playing as a bunch of dudes and gals, and I just bumped my mic, sorry for that. You will be running around the city of STEAMFALL and try to be the most famous and meddling with alien technologies and steampunkish stuff, technologies, steampunkish, something like that. So let's get down to the table and let me show you what's in a box. Okay, so let's go quickly through STEAMFALL and see what we have. Okay, so we have a rule book for this one, and as you can see, the letters are pretty big. I mean, there are some rules here. The game is a little bit complicated. It's not on a easy to learn side, but overall it's really not that complicated as you might think. And of course, at the end you have explanation of all the icons, which is super cool. Everyone should do that. Okay, so then we have this trench insert here, and let's dig through it and see what we have. First of all, let's go through these cards. Let me just show you the artwork, because this game has some gorgeous artwork if you ask me. Okay, so these cards obviously don't have artwork. These are some encounter cards. I think they're called encounter cards. I'm not really sure right now. Okay, so yeah. Then we have these cards over here. These are some locations that will be put around the board on a map, around the board that you can go to and have some special abilities, have some different things in here. And as you can see, really nice artwork on this one. It is super simple but really steampunky, but in colorful way, not in that bizarre steampunky way that where everything is brown and gray and muted with colors. And then you have some persons that you will be engaging throughout the game, and they will either help you or not help you, who knows. And you have some other cards. If you are playing versus mode, not co-op, then you will use these. And this one is just used, even though there is a mistake here. It says 0, 1, 2, 3. There's no 4, then that says 5, 6. But these are just some cheat sheet, reference sheets that tell you what is what and what does what. So to get a bunch of tokens in this game, and I mean a lot of different tokens, let me just quickly show you all the tokens you get. So these are all the resources. You have some gears, some thoughts, some energy or electricity, I think, and some victory point tokens that you will use throughout the game. There's a bunch of different cards over here. This is some these cards come with the Kickstarter. This is a Kickstarter box, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is some Kickstarter add-on that you will get. You can play with this module or without it. It's really up to you. And what it does is, I'm not really sure right now. So let's continue because there's a lot of in here I want to show you, and I want to be really quick about it. Okay, so we have some event cards and some shard cards, technology cards that you will collect throughout the game. And as you can see, artwork on these cards is just phenomenal. Check out this card, how it looks. It looks super nice. I really like artwork in this game. So yeah, and as I said, you will be playing as characters. Now let me show you one of the characters. Let's go with the blue, because the blue is the color I usually play with. So each character will have some special cards tailored just for him. All of these characters are super unique, and with this blue one you get some of these cards. These are like some of his steampunky machines that he can use for his own benefit. And you will get a standee. Now I wish there were some miniatures in here, but they're really not like super neat to have them. Standees work really just fine. So you get the standee for each character, and each character of course will get his main board to play with. And since we are watching this blue guy, let's go over his board. And over here you will see if you are a good or a bad at the moment. And then over here you will build your abilities with these little cheats that I will show you in a minute. Let me just quickly unpack them, and let's just move this aside for a little bit. Now what you have these cheats that you will build throughout the game. You will start with some of them will start on your character, like so. Like for example, the star represents the Joker, it's any ability you wish. And then if you want to move ability on a level 2 over here, you will put it over here, and as the game goes you will fill this with these different abilities. Each turn you will put some more on your board, and then at the end of the game you will have maybe a guy that resembles something like this. Now have in mind that this is just completely, I just drew it, you don't do it like this in a game. And basically when you are using these tokens to activate these columns, some columns you can activate even 2 times if you wish throughout the game. You will do all the abilities that are shown over here with your character around the map, and that's basically how your character works, and building your character, how that works. So I like this really much. I don't know why, but this progressively building your character, you don't put this all at once. I don't know if you understand it. You are just basically adding this throughout the game slowly, so you have to think really hard how you want to play this one and how you want to build your character. So yeah, you do that with your character. And oops, I forgot to pack the cards. Doesn't matter, let's put it aside. And then you have some items that you will procure throughout the game, and you will connect them together to form some sort of extra stuff, extra abilities that you can do throughout the game. And let me just quickly show you. So these are some relics that you will also find that will help you throughout the game do all kinds of different things. Like for example, this one says for 3 energy you can add 1 quest progress to one of the escorted civilians. So yeah, you have some those civilians that I showed you, you can progress them faster because you have mind controller. And yeah, basically that's most of it. Let me just quickly show you how the board looks. And this is the boards actually, and you will connect them one to another. You have a grid 3 by 3, and as you can see on the back side it shows you where it goes. So this one goes always in the middle, this one will always go around this part over here, but you will decide randomly which one will go where, and you will just build your board like that. Like this one go on the corners, and you will build your board like that, and then you will go around and try to vie for the power and see if you can be the best with it. And yeah, so that's basically everything that comes in the Crisis at STEAMFALL box. Okay, so that was Crisis at STEAMFALL. Really nice artwork in this one. I like, it's kind of a steampunk, but it's not that old dirty steampunk. It has like a lot of vivid colors all over the cards and everything. So first of all, I really like that one. Now this game also has competitive and cooperative mode. Now I didn't play cooperative mode because this game was mainly interesting to me as a competitive game. I really didn't want to play it as cooperative. Now it is there, you can try it if you want to, but I didn't have any interest in playing this as co-op game. I really want just for us to get on each other and see who is the best. That being said, I liked it. I really liked it. I liked it. How much did I like it? Well, first of all, the characters. Each character plays very differently. Each character, when you build it with those little chits, and how you decide what you want to do with them and how you want to align them, so to say, it is super awesome. This game is a little bit hard to set up, so and to learn, so you'll have to play more games if you want to learn it really good and how the characters work and everything. So but the character creation itself is something I'm really liking in this game. It is done in a kind of unique way. I'm not sure if I ever played, at least for me, I never played a game that develops character like that. So basically you are taking those small cheats that I showed you, that each player gets its own, and each player is very different in all of these little cheats and abilities they have. And you, at the end of each subsequent round, or I don't know how to pronounce it really, but you are basically slowly building your character and his abilities. And you have to think in the future, because right now at the start of the game, maybe you want to pump it up with some abilities, some actions that he can do that will be completely useless at the end of the game. So you have to find this fine balance between what you want to do now and what will you be doing in the future turns. And that is something I'm really fan of. As I said, the game is a little bit fiddly to set up everything, and to explain everybody how the game plays is like a little bit chore, but don't get frightened by it, because there's really a really nice game underneath all that. So just power through it. After a few plays you will have everything down, and if you have dedicated group that you play with, there's like nobody new coming all the way. You will have this game hands down. By the third game you will be destroying it like crazy and have lots of fun with it, running around and stuff like that. If I would have to grade this one, I would definitely give it 7 out of 10 gluten-free bowls of vegetables. Now, why bowls of vegetables? Because you can steam the vegetable, and it has steam in the name, so that was the only logical choice that I should pick for this game. So yeah, I had fun with it. It is a little bit chore to set it up and everything, but if you can power through that, I mean, you probably can, because there are lots of great games that have like somewhat fiddly setup. Definitely check this one out. And if you like Steam setup and all this artwork and everything, check this one out, definitely. Until next time, pozdrav. This video was brought to you by philibertnet.com, the game in all its states.